This Beechcraft, in my opinion, is one of those unsung heroes that not enough people know about, own, or have flown. Kind of goes in line with the Commander, not the old red Commander, but the newer upgraded 4S Commander. This is also a 4S airplane, and one might think because of the power it has and twin motors that it would be a 6S plane, but I love the fact that it's 4S, which means it's more budget friendly. In my opinion, it's absolutely beautiful. It's got lights, flaps, and retracts, and it comes in at a really good price point for something that has a receiver in there that is bind and fly ready to go. The reason I'm in front of the camera today with this plane is just to fly it, to share this experience with you guys because I love it so much. It is at a new, lower price, and it's a plane that I think deserves to be in everybody's collection that enjoys flying any prop-driven airplane. Having said that, let's put it in the air and have some fun. Now, today we're flying on a 3200 milliamp, which is smaller than I usually fly on. I think I fly on a minimum of 4,000. So it'd be kind of interesting, especially with this wind. We may get a shorter flight time, but that's okay. That right rudder is very important with tail draggers. Yeah, there we go. Landing gear up and flaps up. Now, the really awesome thing about this plane is the differential thrust, and it really comes into play very heavy on this thing. When you fly it, even if you're not using the rudder, which is mixed with differential thrust, you can hear, if I'm not talking and it's a very quiet day, you can, oh, there's a loose dog coming to get us. Abby, it's all
sorry.
Right. It's okay.
She almost got hit by a car.
Okay. She's coming over to probably chase the plane.
She turned around.
Okay. Yeah. So right now I'm flying in safe because there's loose dog and windy takeoff, but we'll kick safe off right now. We're definitely lighter than usual. I feel like I'm nosing up a little bit just because I usually fly on a 4,000 milliamp, but it's feeling fine. I'm already making adjustments for it. Listen to this. Fly by here like this and you guys listen. Right, the differential thrust is just so cool on this. And all that hard programming and stuff just comes ready to go out of the box. Just bind it up and it works. We can just roll it over and do some cool crazy stuff with it. We can keep it scale, but you know me, I usually start the video scale and then we throw some snaps at it and a little bit more scale type maneuvers. I forgot my sunglasses today, so I'm flying with one eye closed, one eye open. It's a very agile airplane for such a big kind of scale pretty thing. It's super agile. And there comes the golf cart. Wanting to watch us fly, of course, that's okay. No problem with that at all. Very windy day, and it's handling it like a champ. I mean, if I saw this amount of wind at home, I probably would have said, Abby, let's not even bother. But there we go, there's our 4S power. Twin prop. Let's go for a crazy snap. Here's full throttle, which snapping it right now. Oh yeah, that was wild.
Wow. The pilot just puked.
Mentioned I like this plane, right? Look at this. We'll go this way.
Can you flat spin this?
Yeah, let's try it. I don't know. Theoretically, we should easily be able to because of differential thrust, but let's see. It's probably going to be really... There, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Right?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that was okay. It wasn't very flat,
It
but it was pretty
very
cool.
flat.
I mean, it was really cool. That was a pretty good spin, just not a flat spin. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's do it your favorite way here, Abby. I think this is your favorite way.
Spin and dive.
Look at that unlimited vertical
Oh my
climb. So
gosh.
here we go. Let's just get into a wild somersault. Inverted spin, almost flat. We'll do a square loop. And I just
rounded square.
Yeah, the last one we always tend to panic, right? Oblong square. They have a horrible crosswind now. When I took off, it was coming in the other direction, but now when it's getting close to landing time, it's right to my back. So that'll be fun for you guys, not so much for me. This is just a really good airplane. If you've never owned a twin motor or twin engine, airplane. This is a really good first one because it's so pretty. It's a head turner. It's scale. You can keep it scale, no problem. We can do stuff like this. Watch this. We'll come in over the runway. See if I can handle this. Oh my goodness. A little too fast. I wanted to drop the landing gear like that. Do a little bit of a touch and go. There, they touched and we're going. Gear up.
Oh man, the wind pushed you
it's
back.
bad.
Wow.
I might even land kind of like this today. I'm probably going to drop off that hill and land facing this just because the wind is horrible. Yeah, you can do some super scale stuff. Full flaps, let's do it. Nose into the wind, here's full flaps.
The sun is reflecting off the props like crazy. Can you see that, or is it just a camera
no,
thing?
cool. Look at that. That's full flaps. Flaps off.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean you've never.
I feel like you could almost get it to stand still.
You want to try it again? I think we have enough wind we could do it.
It's dying down.
Yeah,
see if we get another gust.
So here's 0 throttle.
Don't
flaps.
Stall.
Right, that's the.
It's always when I suggest things that you epically fail. No, wind died. Well, you got a little bit.
Pretty slow. Scaring me some. Don't want to stall out there because that's
hey, look, a rainbow.
Right, I saw that too. Don't they call that like a sundog or something?
I don't know.
And then here's our rolls. Very nice roll. We'll kick it left too. You know, I don't fly this as much as I'd like.
Okay, you're at 5.5.
Well, it's on a 3200. I'm really happy. You know, too, I've been about half throttle most of this flight, unless I'm throwing a maneuver. Let's go a nice clean loop. And then we'll crank it down the runway and just see if we get any kind of telemetry. Letting us know. That wind was nuts off that building. Okay, here, full throttle.
Woo!
Yeah, pretty whipping it with the wind there. Okay, let's keep it full throttle right here. It's full throttle.
It's your 5-minute timer, Nate.
We're gonna crank it. Cranking it.
Oh my gosh. Are you trying to kill your battery?
No. Wasn't that cool and pretty?
It
and
was.
Awesome? Okay, let's landing gear down, full flaps, and land at a funny angle with a little, you know what? I don't like that speed. I just don't like that speed. Flaps are up, the landing gear's down. We're gonna come in. Just felt fast and kind of high. Here we go, we'll go farther down. That's always helpful. Full flaps are on.
Coming toward us?
Slow us down, coming toward us, yep. We're landing at a funny angle. See that?
Let's see.
Gosh. Oh no, I stalled out. I stalled out. I totally stalled out.
Oh, you broke your wing.
I stalled. I can't believe that happened. Wow.
You should have come off the hill.
I know it.
Can't believe you just did that.
No.
Hot glue time.
Yeah.
The wing is just, I can see the wing spar. My gosh. He says it's not that bad. At least the retracts are fine. Did it just like break in half? What
Well,
happened?
that's how it comes down. Look, let's get my flaps back up, okay? Flaps are back up.
Do you have aileron functions?
Hold on.
Oh, it plugs in right there.
That's where
right.
it plugs in. So it actually
Do you just have to glue that back?
No, no glue. It just clicks into place.
Nuh-uh.
There we go. Hold
You
on.
just got some
Let's
road
look.
rash on the tip.
I just need to look. Hold on.
On both tips, actually.
We're gonna do a pre-flight here because I did lose a light cover.
Oh, bummer.
Right? And that really took the hit right here.
Right
so here's my
here.
little exposed light.
And
I need to put my cap back on.
You got a little bit right there.
Let's do a safety pre-flight here. We're gonna see if she still flies in this same video, right?
Yep.
So we want to do all this. Elevator, and what you gotta listen for is stripped gears, okay? And throttle.
Sounds fine to me.
Sounds fine. So we're gonna just blast it in the air really fast. I will need to glue that back on. Okay, no flaps. We're just gonna get it in the air.
Wow. All right.
One prop sounds a little bit, possibly bent a little because it's a little louder.
Okay, now give him better landing. The wind calmed down a little bit.
Wind did calm down. Landing gear's still down. That's by far the worst experience I've had with this. Full flaps are on again.
And here comes the wind.
I know it. It's okay. No problem. I can do this.
Oh my gosh.
I got this. A little tip because of the crosswind, but you know, not bad. Now that it's been scuffed up, guess who gets to fly it on the channel soon, yeah?
I think that'll be my first twin motor, maybe.
Okay.
I'm thinking it might be.
Everything still functions really well. Look how tight we can turn that too because of the differential thrust. I mean, we can get one prop to spin while the other's not doing anything. Yeah, I got a little chip out of one of those props. I see it now. Just a little chip right there.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna be off balance some, but really not too bad. Makes it sound more realistic. And look, it's happy, it's ready to fly again. So before we kick it off, the battery is at 3.75 volts per cell. Even after all that, that's one battery, and it's a 3200 milliamp. You can fly up to a 5000 milliamp battery in here, probably bigger, but that's what they recommend. And I will say my least favorite thing about this airplane, and it's very questionable, should it even be a least favorite, is just this is an IC3, okay? I have 4S batteries that are IC5 and I have 4S batteries that are IC3. I just
pick one and stick with it.
I wish every RC manufacturer would just stick with one battery connector type, but that is kind of an age-old problem we've all had anyway, so it's not really a complaint, but it's a complaint.
It's a complaint with every single product we've ever had.
But it is getting more universal because I've learned these IC3 plugs work on EC3. We all know that, at least you should. You do now. And XT60 plugs, okay? I use my IC3 smart batteries on most XT60 female connectors.
Do at your own risk.
Yeah, well, no, there's no risk. It's just you might wear out the plug itself because it's pretty tight. So then you use a regular XT60 battery on your XT60 RC female plug and it might be kind of wore out and a little bit loose. So almost all my batteries are IC3 now. I still have XT60 and other batteries too in case I need them, but I prefer the smart batteries because I don't like going home discharging and storage charging my batteries when I crash and I don't fly the other battery. You know, I'd prefer they last longer that way. Hey, this is still absolutely one of my favorite planes to fly. That's just that goofy little mishap that just happened is the reality of RC, you know? I'm not used to flying it in this much wind. Coming in with a crosswind and that much wind really pushed me to a bit of an extreme, and I couldn't see because of the angle that the airplane was coming in at me. I couldn't see how fast it was coming in, so I clearly lost the airspeed that I needed to stay aloft and I fell out of the sky. Well, no big deal this time. I'll just glue my little light cap back on, get out the red Sharpie or maroon Sharpie, and maybe order another prop, but I don't know. It kind of reminds me of putting a baseball card in my spoke when I was a kid. Is it good for your bike spoke? Is it good for the baseball card? Probably not. It sounds cool. This sounds pretty cool. Anytime I have a mishap, it's a great reminder that I'm so glad I'm flying with AMA. That's the Academy of Model Aeronautics. And if you're new to the channel or new to the hobby, you'll be learning in this video that it's an insurance program that's there to help you for the price of about a battery or two. The entire year you can be insured. That means if you lose control of your airplane and you're flying the way you're supposed to be flying, but it wasn't your fault, wind, sun, mishap, electronic failure, knocked your plane into the buddy's car that you're there flying with, and it busts his windshield, AMA is going to be there to step in and help cover those costs. I'm glad I fly with AMA because I'm usually not flying in my 100-acre farm field behind my house. I don't have that, wouldn't that be nice? So I'm flying around other people's things is what I'm saying, and I'm glad I have insurance. Even though these are just foam little planes, they're really probably not going to hurt anybody. Not a lot of reason to be concerned, but better safe than sorry. As usual, I say these things at the end of the video because they are, in my opinion, the most important things to be said, okay? First and foremost, I want to thank God for blessing me with life today and everything in between, especially this moment where I get to fly a plane and share this experience with you guys. I feel very lucky and very blessed. So all thanks and all glory goes to him. Also, we have this linked in the description box below. Multiple reasons for that. One, it makes it easy for you to find the thing we were flying. We do our best to link our radio and our battery and everything that we use to get it in the air, including the charger. So it makes life easy on you if you want to fly using the stuff that I'm flying. But also that's there to help support our channel and our family at no extra cost to you. We get out here and do this because we like it, but it is expensive to do this and very time consuming to do this. So a great way to say thank you for making the content is to click the link and buy your thing that you're after. It doesn't have to be this plane. Maybe you want to buy the new Arma-Gorgon monster truck that just came out. You can click the link to the Beechcraft, go buy your Arma, and we'll get credit for it. And we say thank you from the bottom of our hearts because it means the world to us, costs you no extra money, and you actually earn points for doing that. So thank you, thank you, thank you. And finally, a massive thanks from the bottom of our hearts to our Patreon supporters, because without your direct, amazing support, we absolutely could not get out here and do these videos as often as we do them. So thank you guys. If you love this Beechcraft and you want to see some cool chase shots that Abby did, we'll have a great video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there.
Bye.